Good morning, everybody. This is Diane. I have not worked in my glue books or collage books for the whole of 2022. I finished up the Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge last year, at the end of the year, and I haven't picked up my glue books at all since then. I've been busy destashing and organizing, as you probably know, plus making journals. But my destashing and organizing is completed for now. So I want to start getting back into doing some fun things on the weekends. So I got my glue book out, and every time I get this out, I think I'm so close to finishing it, and then it gets put away for a while again. So we're just going to maybe work on this every weekend until it's full. Unless I think of something else I want to do. But anyway, before I get into this, let me just show you the mail that I just got. When I did a tour of my newly organized craft room, I pointed out a new little tin sign that I had recently purchased on my trip to Owego with my friends, and it's just a little sign, maybe 8 inches in width, and it was just an advertisement for a French cologne, and it's just a pretty little tin sign. And I showed where I had it hanging up in my room and said maybe I would add a few more little tin signs and make a little collage on the wall, I guess. And my friend Carolyn said that she had a tin sign that she had purchased and had not put up yet and wasn't going to put up, apparently, and she wanted to send it to me. Well, this is much bigger than I expected, but I love it, and I do have a spot for it. It just won't go with the other one. But it's Fabulous Fragrances Lavender Bath Salts, and it's made to look vintage. You can see it's made to look like the paint cracked. And I love it. It's just, just a tin sign, and it came from Home Goods. I can see part of the sticker on it, and it's got just little holes where I can pound it into the wall. So I'm going to get that hung up when I have a chance to, and I just love it. Thank you so much, Carolyn. And then in addition to that, she included some recipe cards in my package, and strawberries were right on top. So they look like they're embroidered. So they'll be being used pretty soon when I do the strawberry journals. And there's some raspberries. I just love them. They look embroidered, and then the color of the card, it looks like linen, so that it looks like they're embroidered on linen. I suppose these are oranges. And blueberries. Look at the little blossoms for the blueberries. Sorry, was I holding them where you could see them the whole time? So I love these recipe cards. Thank you so much, Carolyn. And for the sign. It's just lovely. All right, now I'm going to get my glue book out. I do have some pages that need an image. They're not quite done. So I don't know where I'm going to start. What's this? Oh, it's an envelope. I haven't opened this book in so long because, yeah, I did get into it while I was doing the Marguerite Miller challenge. This is a plain card that I need to collage on, so I'm going to set that out so I remember that I need to do that. So last night I was just organizing some magazine pages, vintage magazine pages, and sorting them into their categories. And I set all of these aside for my glue books, so I didn't sort them into my baskets yet, but I'm going to try to use some of them today, so that's what I'm going to work with. And I might get into my baskets too. So I have just some floral images, some kind of funky images. This is definitely from the 70s. So is this Pretty Butterfly color chart. I always like them. And these are definitely from the 70s. These numbers. 10 fast pre-party beauty tips. And these from that same 70s magazine advertising curtains and, yeah, draperies from Sears. And I can cut some of these things out and just have them as backgrounds. So let's find a page. Why don't we do this blue card and get this taken care of? I can set the book aside while we work on this. All right, I can cover the card with some beautiful texture. I don't want the bed in there, but I just want some of that texture. So I might use that on a book page, but I want to get as many of these different colors as I can. I'm trying to see my pencil marks. I see this one. I didn't make that one dark enough. It blended in too much with the curtain. So today is Saturday while I'm filming this. You'll probably see it in the middle of the week. I'd like to maybe get some of these done up, some of these weekend videos done. I don't know. I want to do the work on the weekends, and I don't know when you'll see the video, I guess is what I need to say. You won't necessarily see my weekend projects on the weekend. But maybe I could video them on the weekend and then publish them on the following weekend. Okay, well, I have a little bit of blue showing because it wasn't quite straight on there. And it's not a big deal, but I'm going to trim the blue off. And now we can have the fun of finding a subject or something to put on here. see how she looks. If I put her this way, then I'll get some of that green. So I have to do something to cover this up without looking like I'm chopping her across the neck. So that could be tricky. I don't think any of these images that I have out here are going to work. That would be pretty funky, wouldn't it? I'd really like to start doing mixed media again, and I would do that on the weekend, but today I just am not together enough for it. I was sick yesterday, just for like, well, I was sick for half the day, but then it, it takes its toll on you. I just had a stomach bug. But we're having our Easter dinner tomorrow, which is Palm Sunday, as I film this. I don't like the way it just goes across her neck like that. Oh, cut off the word B. Nope, I'm not liking that. So, because I was sick, I lost a day of prep for our Easter dinner. I had made crescent rolls and have them in the freezer, so that's good. But I was going to make a lemon pie, and then I found out I don't have the lemon pie mix. It's like a pudding and pie mix filling, but you can't buy it in the stores around here anymore. I have to order it from Amazon. You can buy lemon pudding, but that's not the same. I want the lemon pie mix where you have to add egg and sugar and not just the milk. It is so much better. So maybe this isn't going to work as far as this goes. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, so I was going to make the lemon pie, and I was going to make Buckeyes, peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate. My kids love them for Easter, and I mean they're grown-ups. My grown-up kids love them, and I make them at Easter time. Sometimes I make them at Christmas, but I haven't been in recent years. So they don't get them only at Christmas or Easter. So I do need to make them today. And I couldn't find the paraffin. I use a little bit of paraffin in the melted chocolate, but I couldn't find that in the store. It's just so hard to find anything. But I can use shortening instead of paraffin, so that's not a big deal. And the pie's gonna have to wait because I have to order lemon pie filling from Amazon, and it's expensive. I'm sure I looked it up. I looked at it online, and then it's costing more than it did the last time I bought it. Well, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time just looking for something to go over those words. So I'm stumped here. I'm frustrating myself, actually. And this is supposed to be relaxing. I guess I'm just talking about all the things I have to do while I'm wasting time looking for something, and it's frustrating me. But I like the colors in this. Plan B. Sorry about all that wasted time, folks. Looking for my flowers. This little hand is holding an egg and a word that says optimism. I like that. I don't know why I'm using my giant scissors to cut this. They were the ones I could see on my table. I think I'm going to look for a white flower to kind of draw away from all that color. Okay, where did my little scissors go? Guess I'll cut that leaf off. Looks funny just having the one little thing there. Nope. I think I chose the wrong thing to start with today. Not liking that. I think maybe I should start this video over because I'm just wasting time at the beginning here. Or maybe not do a video at all today. I think I like that, cutting across that with another pattern. It's supposed to be a glue book, not a collage, but I'm actually doing a collage on this card. But I often will do collages on my pages, and sometimes I just glue stuff down. That's the fun of a glue book. You can do whatever you want to in it. Maybe I'll put a little space between that and the hand. I think I like the way that looks. Now I'm going to look for a smaller, maybe a smaller white flower that I can put on top of that, not behind it. Where did I put my flowers? I have lots of flowers. I cut all these out of a giant rose book. And I sold some of the pages out of that rose book. Because I just had so many. I needed to get rid of the great big book and just keep some of the images and pages. So that was one of the first things I did when I was doing my destash and organizing stuff. It's just not going to happen. No flowers. Got so many flowers there. So I'm going to look for numbers or words or something to put there. I think that's what I need. I think this was an art journaling page about being good to yourself. It just says, be good. Sometimes we are very hard on ourselves. I know I can be. This is just sitting up there by my tablet because I like this. Changes can begin in this moment. So that might be a good thing here because she's, I don't know, it looks like she's writing on postcards or something and putting them in a book. Or maybe she's journaling. I'm just going to say she's journaling. And then this hand says optimism. So I can be optimistic that changes can begin in this moment because I've been I've been very down on myself lately for not making the changes that I keep saying I'm going to make. But changes can begin right now in this moment. So I'm going to go with this. I like this collage now. Took me a while to get there, but I got there. Maybe I will tape this to my wall in here for a while, just to remind myself, and then eventually put it in that envelope in my book. Okay. That was a struggle. I guess not. I mean, I tried a few things and found something that works, so I guess that's not a struggle. But I like it. I like the bright colors, and I like that the bright blue stands off the page, so you can actually focus on those words. I'm not going to do the back of it today. It was too hard doing the front. So, see if I can find a page. First of all, see if I can find my journal. Here it is. And find a page that I want to do something with. First of all, I'm just going to grab something and glue it in. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to find a page to put her on. Sometimes I like to find the page and then look for things to put on it, and sometimes I like to grab an image and then find a place for it. And sometimes those are the best. When I find an image that I like and then I find a spot on a page that is partially done, and I can add it to the page and maybe even finish it with this image. So I'm going to look for a page for this image that's already partially done. Kind of hard to see where her clothes blend into the background. I remember in high school having speech class, and we had to do a demonstration as one of our speeches, and we were told, instructed as we were learning about doing a demonstration speech, to fill in the spaces while we're working on whatever the project is that we're demonstrating, to not just leave silent airspace, so to speak. Looks kind of good there. Maybe she blends in a little too much. My demonstration was making oatmeal cookies, and I prepared the night before by making a batch of cookies that I could hand out to the class after I was done mixing up the dough. And I just remember giving instruction while I was doing the measuring and stirring and all that stuff. Things that my mother told me, like once you put the flour in, stir it slowly until it's incorporated, otherwise you're going to spray flour all over. Just the, little things that a mother tells a daughter when she's learning to cook. I like her on this page. So as I'm cutting out this figure here, I'm thinking, do I have anything I need to say? So, but some of you tell me that you like the quiet spaces. So let me know what you think. I'm not one for just, well, maybe sometimes I am. I talk about things I don't need to talk about. But I don't really want to just talk about silly things all the time. But I don't want you to be bored either while I'm cutting things out. That helps on that page. And I have this lady. Where'd that other page go? Nope, she's not the right one for that either. How about this one? It's a beautiful painting. This is from an old Victoria magazine from the 90s. And I wish that magazine hadn't changed. It's not the same anymore. I love that. It's still a lovely magazine, but it doesn't have the kind of images that I used to love to cut out. And I'm so glad I saved those images, because that was well before I started doing collages and glue books and journals and all that stuff. I don't know why I saved those images, but I did. And there were a lot of book quotes too that you could cut out and use. They were just printed at the top of, or in the captions of, or sidebars of articles and things like that. I miss that Victoria magazine. And I'll probably add some words to her at some point. Let's see, I guess I took all the flowers out of my flower box. Oh, wait, this is the flower box. So I don't know what was supposed to be in this box. It was empty. And I know it didn't start out empty. I just don't have a lot of space to work in here today. I'm crowded with my Smashbook project stuff. Here's the words. I was looking for the words. Stuff. Maybe I'll just put this on. Doesn't need to be an inspirational quote. I just like the look of words on the page, and she looks like she could be from a beauty ad. It's Pompeian Beauty Powder. It's from a vintage magazine. I probably won't be making a video tomorrow because, like I said, we're doing our Easter dinner tomorrow. So I got pretty well ahead while I was doing my organization, because I did organization on camera for a lot of the phases of it, so it got me ahead on my videos, but I'm catching up now. I haven't been doing a video every day. It's okay. I don't need to have a video up every day. I don't want to feel pressured that I have to have a video up every day. So right now I have 2 waiting to be published. Yeah, I like that. they're uploaded, but they're private. But they're scheduled for Sunday and Monday. So you'll see this one on Wednesday. And I might go to the flea market if it's raining today, so I'm hoping the weather is going to be good on Monday. It's an outdoor one, and I didn't go last week because it was in the 30s. But on their Facebook page, they said they had a good turnout despite the cold weather. So I'm going to try to go Monday. I haven't gone to that one yet. Last Saturday was the official opening, but they said that they had people set up a few weeks early. They just have some people come, and they don't do it in the field. They set up close to the road, and it's usually just men that set up there. But I found some good stuff. I went at least once before the official opening day last year, but I was in the midst of destashing, so I didn't want to go early. I really like the way this page looks now. And you know, I might take a gold pen and just kind of outline her. And I don't usually do pen work in my glue book, but I might do that because I think it would add something to it. Well, let me see if I have a gold paint pen that works. I haven't used it in a long time. Well, I guess I don't know where my paint pens are. Maybe I threw them out because they were dried up, because I don't see any of my paint pens, and I only had a few. So we're not going to do that today. I still have just a few minutes. Let's find something fun to put on there. Somewhere, not on here, but somewhere in the book. I like this chair. I like this old photo. It came out of a magazine. There's another chair. Look at that one. Just select a few things and then see if I can find some place to put something. Okay, that's enough stuff. Now, just going to go back a little ways to pages that might not be complete. Oh, that's the envelope. I keep wanting to open that page, so I think I'll have to put a tab on this so I know that that's an envelope and don't tear it apart. I think this one needs some words. This is new. I think I'll just glue her down and let that page be. I'll come back to it another day. I like her on it. Just looking at a couple more things. No. Before I glue her down, I just want to see if I want something behind her. Okay. This is just a scrapbook paper. I'm not thrilled with this page, but I don't know what else to do to it. I'm hoping that one day something's going to jump out at me. I do like this page though, because it looks like her hand is petting the bird and the other hand is behind him. Oh, I don't have anything in my shop to sell. Oh yeah, I do. I had one physical item and some digitals. So thank you, whoever purchased something. I'm just going to glue that chair there just because I like it and it doesn't have to make sense because it's a glue book. Possible that I could find a small figure that I could stand up in that chair at some point. It is okay to be kind to me. That is from that same art journal page about being nice to yourself. And maybe that's all this page needs. I'd like to know how much that purse cost. Not that I want the purse, I'm just curious. So I can put something in here that I can journal on and something in here. We're about out of time. I guess I'm determined to use this word, and I like the colors on this page, so we're going to use it. It says beginning. And now I've got to go make some buckeyes. Thank you for hanging out with me while I awkwardly begin collaging again. I hope that you enjoyed. having a little craft time with me, and I hope you were crafting along with me. And I will see you soon. I'm going to glue that little piece down. I'm working on Smashbooks. So the 2 videos that are going up Sunday and Monday, are about the Smashbooks, like starting them and working on them. So, and this is Wednesday, so probably Thursday the Smashbooks will be in the shop at some point, if you're interested in a Smashbook. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a creative day today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.